Binti Ibrahim. Today, we will present to you regarding the local and international leader. Our group have chosen for local. I will present to you regarding Tan Sri Dr. Tony Fernandes
and Mahatma Gandhi for the international leader.
Let's go through the leader's background. For local leader, the full name of Tony Fernandes is Anthony Francis Fernandes. He was born at Kuala Lumpur on 30 April 1964. He was raised up with a mixed family from Indian mix and also a Christian, which is also known as Asian Portuguese. He married with a person named Chloe, which is a Korean artist. Previously, he was married to Lee Deborah and have 2 children with her. However, they have been separated. He graduated from Alice Smith School, Epsom College and also London School of Economics. He is also can be called a successful person because he is the CEO of Asia Berhad, a chairman of Petaling Jaya Rangers, a founder of Tune Talk, and also a shareholders and owners for Queens of Park Rangers. His biggest achievement is owning Asia Berhad, which is the biggest company airline in Malaysia. What makes it more exciting is that he did not start from above. Instead, he bought or purchased an existing airline with a heavy debts and able to clear the debts within 2 years. And as for the contribution, he also have made a very famous tagline until now, which is "Now everyone can fly." Next, talking about the obstacle the local leader have gone through. First, Tony Fernandes had a very bumpy relationship flight carrier, which is Malaysian Airline. At first, it was pretty difficult to get approval from the government to open up the airlines. However, with the help of Datuk Amin, he was able to meet Prime Minister 2 times and open the company. The qualities and skill that makes the leader become successful: honesty and integrity. He also gained more respect due to his firm decision taken during the tragedy, and he kept most of his words. What I can learn from this leader is trust your guts. Tony was Warner's Malaysia youngest CEO. He was then introduced to a band which is called Raihan on 1995. He was then immediately get drawn with the ability of voices and signed them in. As the result, the album titled Puji Pujian went sold 3.5 million worldwide.
Mahatma Gandhi was a renowned freedom activist and powerful political leader who had played an important role in India's struggle for independence against the British rule of India. Before I proceed, I will share about his background first. Firstly, his full name is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi and people call him Mahatma Gandhi. He was born on 2 October 1869 and his death was on 30 January 1948. He was 78 years old at that time, and the causes of his death was because he was assassinated. He was at New Delhi, India when the incident happened. After that, his place of birth is at Porbandar Katiwara Agency, British India. Next, these are the party that he involved with. The first one is Loyal Anti, second one is Colonial Nationalist, third one is Leadership of the Campaign for Indians' Independence from British Rule, and the last one is Indian National Congress. Now that we know about his background, so now I will be presenting the achievement and contribution that he had done. The first achievement is he introduced the concept of Ahimsa and Satyagara. It is actually an effective tool in the fight for social justice. Then, Mahatma also led several Indians to break the salt law which deprived the poor Indians of getting their own salt. After that, in 1942, Gandhi delivered a speech informing the Indians that they should sacrifice their life for the freedom of India. Now, let's talk about his contribution. The contribution that he contributed to humanity is everlasting. He never tried to create influence, but his life became a source of inspiration. These are the world without works, pleasure without conscience, knowledge without character, business without ethics, science without humanity, religion without sacrifice, and politics without principle. He continued to guide people as protection of humanity. Although Mahatma Gandhi had achieved so many amazing things, he also faced a lot of challenges. The first one is ridiculous discrimination. He is confronted with ridiculous discrimination for being an Indian immigrant in South Africa. He stands up for the equality he believed in and is beat up and humiliated. He defeats this obstacle of discrimination because these are what transform him into the legend he becomes. Now, I'm going to talk about the qualities and skill that lead Mahatma Gandhi to become a successful leader. The first one is he had a lot of faith in himself. He was not a great orator, did not have a very attractive physique, lived a life of simplicity, and avoided limelight as much as he could. But still, he is regarded as one of the greatest person to have ever walked on earth. He believed that he has a great responsibility to free his country and he had complete faith in himself. Lastly, let's take a look of greater life lessons that we can learn from Mahatma Gandhi. The first one is to be brave on what you do. Mahatma Gandhi, which is the father of nation, led the Indian civil rights movement that have successfully freed India from British rule. His ability to lead and braveness is what led him to the goal. Before the movement, India was a country with diverse nationality and it is hard to unite the country under one leader. However, he was able to pull off the action because of his braveness and willingness to change his country. Okay, I think that's all from us. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.